Hey anime lovers, Thunderpoke is here. So, the fall 2023 anime season has started already, and anime fans all over the world are preparing for it by figuring out which shows they'll be watching. Fall is always the season where a lot of big shows tend to release. So for those who don't have a lot of time to watch anime, they'll have to pick what they'll be watching very carefully. I'm going to talk about 12 fall 2023 anime today, so hold tight. Yeah! Number 12, the 100 Girlfriends Who Really Love You. One highly anticipated series that will be coming out in fall 2023 is the anime adaptation of the 100 Girlfriends Who Really Love You, a romantic comedy series involving the main character Rentaro Eiju and the many love interests he comes into contact to over the course of the series. Produced by Berry Animation Studios, the 100 Girlfriends is sure to be one of the craziest anime to come out this season, with laugh-out-loud fourth-wall-breaking humor, tons of cute girls, and a surprising amount of romantic wholesomeness. Here's what anime fans can expect from this rambunctious polyamorous love comedy. The series premise is that Rentaro Eiju is a man who lives for love. Unfortunately, this does not translate to success, as he has been rejected by every girl he has confessed to, with a crowning total of 100 failed confessions. With high school looming on the horizon, Rentaro prays at a shrine that he'll be able to find a girlfriend there. As he prays, the god of love suddenly appears and tells him that the reason Rentaro has never managed to get a girlfriend until now was because of a clerical error. Though every person is only supposed to have one soulmate in their entire lifetime, Rentaro was given 100. Immediately as he starts high school, Rentaro runs into the first two of his 100 soulmates, his classmates Hakari Hanazono and Kraninda. The two girls immediately confess to Rentaro, and Rentaro likes them so much he cannot choose between them. He asks the god of love for help, but only learns a harsh truth: if he does not return the feelings of one of his soulmates, they will inevitably die. Not willing to let even one of his soulmates face such a fate, he asks Hakari and Kran to date him at the same time, planning on doing the same for the rest of his 100 soulmates. The 100 Girlfriends Who Really Love You Episode 1 is scheduled to premiere on October 8, 2023. Number 11. The Story of the Apothecary Diaries. The Apothecary of the Diaries follows the story of a girl named Momo. As the daughter of a rather well-known apothecary in town, she has a deep knowledge and interest in herbs and medicine. She spent her days helping her father make medicines for his patients. But everything changes when Momo is kidnapped and sold to the Imperial Palace. So began her life of servitude to the royal family. Although it's a bit annoying and lonely at first, Momo quickly adapted to her new life within the Forbidden City. Unfortunately for her, somebody finds out about her medicinal knowledge and appoints her as a maid in the inner courts, the place where the Emperor's family resides. But not as any regular maid. Momo's new job is as the poison tester for the Emperor's favorite noble consort. That means even though Momo lives in the most prestigious place in the country, she is essentially forced to risk her life at least 3 times a day. As if that's not enough, there is a sudden influx of mysterious illnesses and strange deaths in the inner courts. Momo's life is about to get infinitely more complicated by the day. The Apothecary Diaries is scheduled to premiere on October 21, 2023. It will be part of Crunchyroll's fall 2023 anime lineup. Number 10. Drive Stone New World Part 2. Drive Stone New World Part 2 is right around the corner and is one of the headliners of this upcoming fall 2023 season. The last run of the 3rd season of Drive Stone promises to be twice as exciting as its first part was, as well as finally solving a good number of mysteries going around the Treasure Island Society and petrification beams. All 3 seasons of Drive Stone are now available to watch on Crunchyroll. Drive Stone New World Part 1 concluded after 11 episodes that picked after the story after the special 1-hour episode Ryusui. However, at the very least, the first half of Part 1 didn't convince fans due to its poor pacing and lack of some of the elements that made the first couple of seasons great. It wasn't until the awaited arrival at Treasure Island that the show started to pick it up. This Cour 2 of Drive Stone New World is scheduled to premiere on October 12, 2023, and will have a worldwide simulcast on Crunchyroll. Although the exact number of episodes hasn't been officially announced, it's expected for it to also have 11 episodes, thus completing a 3rd season of 20 episodes that will see the Treasure Island arc come to an end. With the first episode of Part 2, the anime adaptation will officially enter the second half of the story, as Part 1 concluded around halfway through the manga's chapter count. Number 9. The Eminence in Shadow Season 2. After the 20-episode release of the Eminence in Shadow anime series in fall 2022, fans got excited for more to come as the anime developed a fan base. While Season 1 explored the background of Minoru Kagina, who, despite his overwhelming power, wants to be a background character, Season 2 will introduce various new elements to the story. After Kodokoa dropped the first trailer for Season 2, fans saw that Season 2 of the Eminence and Shadow anime series will have a different theme and setting from Season 1. Although the anime is expected to retain some of its more hilarious aspects, the presence of the Red Moon is sure to make it uniquely different. With its unique protagonist, slick fight scenes, and the overall audaciousness of Shadow, the leader of Shadow Garden, there is a feeling that fans cannot wait to see what Season 2 has in store for them. The Eminence and Shadow Season 2 premiere has started for October 2023. Number 8. Girlfriend Season 2. Girlfriend follows high school student Naoya Mokai, a boy who has had a huge crush on his childhood friend and next-door neighbor, Saki. After constant rejection, Saki finally accepts Naoya's confession of his feelings and they become a couple. However, when Naoya is confessed to by Nagisa Minase, he finds himself so charmed that he cannot decline, yet he also can't bring himself to break up with his girlfriend. His solution: bring Nagisa to Saki and explain the situation, as well as express his desire to date them both. While Saki is initially flabbergasted by the proposition, Nagisa's charms end up reaching her too, so in a moment of weakness, Saki accepts Naoya's request to turn their monogamous relationship into a polyamorous one. Girlfriend Season 2 star premiere from today, 7 October. Number 7. Goblin Slayer Season 2. When Goblin Slayer first hit the screen back in 2018, it immediately became an internet sensation, mainly due to the horrifying scenes in the first episode. Countless people flocked to the series because of how gruesome this anime was, but almost every single one of them stayed till the end because of the gritty, hardcore, and action-packed story. Interestingly enough, even though they had such a successful first season, it wasn't until 2020 that fans got new content from Goblin Slayer in the form of a movie titled Goblin Slayer: Goblin's Crown. And now, about 5 years after the first season, the second season of Goblin Slayer is finally right around the corner. Here's everything that fans need to know before they watch the new season of this unapologetically brutal series. Goblin Slayer to premiere has also started from October 6, so just go and watch. Well, number 6. I'm in Love with the Villainous. The highly anticipated anime adaptation of the light novel I'm in Love with the Villainous has finally been scheduled to hit the screens on 3rd October 2023, bringing its intriguing narrative to vivid and colorful frames. While the concept of otome games is rather common and overdone, I'm in Love with the Villainous takes a novel approach by pivoting in a shoujo girl's love direction. The original light novel series was serialized between January 2018 to February 2021, and its initial hype landed it into Eiko Publishing's portfolio. However, adapting light novels into anime comes with its own set of predicaments, such as time constraints and censorship laws. Therefore, fans of the original should expect a few deviations from the original storyline, especially considering the light novel's audacious same-sex narrative. I'm in Love with the Villainous premiere has started from 3rd October 2023. Number 5. Pluto. Mystery thriller is one of the few genres that are always present in every anime season. In the summer of 2023, fans get a unique murder mystery series from an anime called Undead Girl Murder Farce. It is a story about a string of mysterious murders involving supernatural beings during the late 19th century. As it happens, there will be a new murder mystery series in the upcoming fall 2023 anime season. In a way, the story is similar to Undead Girl Murder Farce, but it is also the complete opposite at the same time. It is a story about a string of mysterious murders involving advanced robots that happened in an alternate future of the Earth. It's called Pluto, and this is everything that you need to know about it. Pluto will debut exclusively on Netflix on October 26, 2023. Number 4. The Rising of the Shield Hero Season 3. There are tons of new ICH anime every year, but only a handful of them can enjoy the privilege of having a second season. The Rising of the Shield Hero is one of the ICH anime that not only got a second season, but its third season is right around the corner. The success of this series can be attributed to lots of things, such as the extensive worlds-building, the amazing character development, and the exciting action sequences. But the biggest contribution to its longevity is none other than the fact that this series dares to be different. From the brazen characters to tackling heavy topics like slavery, The Rising of the Shield Hero always tries to bring something unique and different to its audiences. The Rising of the Shield Hero Season 3 premiere has also started from October 6, 2023. Number 3. 7 Deadly Sins for Knights of the Apocalypse. 7 Deadly Sins was one of the biggest action fantasy anime in the world. The fans loved the quirky characters, the dark fantasy vibes of the story, the brutal fights between different races and species, and the bizarre and over-the-top powers of the heroes and the villains. After 5 seasons and a couple of movies, Seven Deadly Sins eventually finished telling the stories of Meliodas and his ragtag band of sins. Or at least that was the case until Nakoba Suzuki, the author of the Seven Deadly Sins manga, created a sequel less than a year after the end of the main series. It's called The Four Knights of the Apocalypse, and its anime adaptation will be a part of the fall 2023 anime season. So here's everything that you need to know about the upcoming first season of Four Knights of the Apocalypse. The Seven Deadly Sins for Knights of the Apocalypse anime adaptation is scheduled to premiere on October 8, 2023. Number 2. Spy X Family Season 2. With the fall 2023 anime season around the corner, it's time to preview one of the most anticipated titles, the second season of the anime adaptation of Tatsuya Endo's Spy X Family. The first season had an immensely positive reception, turning out to be one of the most popular anime titles of the past few years. Here's what you can expect from the upcoming second season, which is set to broadcast October 7, 2023. Which means from today. The first season of Spy X Family is available on Crunchyroll. Well, while it is a great comedy series, the second season of Spy X Family is expected to follow that same humorous, slice-of-life formula that is punctuated with moments of dazzling, explosive action. This time around, however, fans can also expect more heartfelt moments in and among the comedy as the series begins to delve a little deeper into the main characters and offer more insight into how they ended up in their current situation. Flashes of Lloyd's past have come up briefly in the first season of the anime, and Season 2 is going to give us the breakdown of his tragic past and his race on Dired. Number 1. Tokyo Revengers Tenjuku Arc. With the release of a second trailer, Leiden Films has officially confirmed the release date for Season 3 of Tokyo Revengers, titled Tokyo Revengers Tenjuku Arc. Set to premiere on October 3rd, this season is expected to adapt the manga's fifth story arc, covering the conflict between the Tokyo Manji gang and a new rival faction in the form of Yokohama Tenjuka. It continues the story from Season 2, which finished airing earlier this year in April, adapting the Christmas Showdown arc from the manga. In the current context of seasonal anime, the series' rapid production schedule is an impressive feat, where new releases for many major titles often take years to see the light of day. However, with manga having concluded towards the end of last year, it only makes sense that the studio is attempting to capitalize on the hype surrounding this series, since all the content from Ken Wakui's manga is now ready to adapt. At present, there has been no confirmation regarding the total episode count for this season, which will be covering the single longest arc from the manga, coming in at 66 chapters. Tokyo Revengers Tenjuku arc premiere has started from October 4th, so this is my fall 2023 anime recommendations for you. Well, now just go and watch. But before that, please drop a like and make sure to subscribe Thunderpoke. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, bye bye and have a good day. Thank you.